Happy Sunday, guys.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Well, I know how to make water into ice. You put salt in water and then it turns into ice.
That's really cool. You want to yell hi? I'm on live on YouTube.
Hi.
Hi.
Bye.
What's poppin'? I don't want you. Go away, cat. Okay. Come here, Apollo. Hi, everybody. Say hello, Apollo. Liam. How are you guys doing on this?
Hey guys. Hey guys.
You can come up here. Hi, guys.
Hey guys.
Okay, this stream is now Liam's. I'm done. Bye. Y'all talk to him.
Hey.
Oh, now it's me? Okay. Me and then you?
Yeah.
We're going to swap back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Tia. Hey, Troporium. Hey, everybody. It is a very, very gloomy day. If anybody saw my... If anybody saw my Instagram live, you should totally go look at it. Because, or not my live, but Instagram story, you should go watch it because it's kind of funny. Because we were, like, trapped in the car in the rain. Because I didn't want to get out. It was pretty bad. You're being so loud, dude. I look good today. I'm surprised. I've literally...
Oh my god.
I don't have, like, any makeup on at all. I take that back. I put on a little bit of mascara. And I did put on a little bit of mascara, but it's not like you can tell because... Stop. It's like it all washed off, so it's crazy. Dude, what is with you? You were being a wild child. Oh my god. This is Liam's show now. Alright, guys. Hi, everybody. I'm Dominique. This is Liam. He is the star of the show. He will be the one talking to everyone today. That is his foot. I hope you enjoy the toes. See you later. Alright, Liam, take it away. Oh my god. That's what I'm wondering is who gave Liam coffee. Like, he's over there drinking a vanilla milkshake. That's it. That's it. That's all.
We ain't got milkshake.
It is a vanilla milkshake. That's what I just said. Oh my god. I'm going to push you off the couch. Go away. Sickle monster. Okay, hey, can I read the comments?
No.
Yes.
No.
Alright, if you hold very still, I will let you keep your feet in the video. Just stop moving, please. Okay. Oh my god. Liam, I'm going to put you on the couch. Go away. This is impossible right now. I don't know what's happened to my child. I'm trying to read y'all's comments. Hey, everybody. Oh my god. Well, random name, if you think my kid's annoying, you are more than welcome to leave my chat. Nobody's making you be here. Very simple. Anyway, how are my sisters with being pregnant? Hey, Jen, how are you doing? So, goodness, symptoms are... Dude, you are being annoying right now. I ain't even gonna lie. You just kicked me in the face. That's it. Done. Cut it off. You seriously just kicked me in the lip. Get up here and sit down. If you want to be in the video, that is fine. But that is enough. Once somebody gets hurt, that is it. Yes, ma'am. Do you want to come back up here? Alright. But that was ridiculous. Do I get a sorry? Do I get a hug? Do I get anything? You kicked me in the mouth. Don't do it again. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Anyway, symptoms being pregnant. I nearly got my lip. I'm still symptomatic. It's just trying to get lots of fluids best I can and taking it easy. Luckily, it was actually kind of chilly today. I have my brother here right now too, and we went out and we got some Taco Bell and McDonald's earlier, and stopped at the park. The park was empty, and we stopped to sit at the pavilion to eat because it's been raining all day, and it was actually a little chilly. And this is right before like a really bad heat front is supposed to come through, a really bad heat wave. So, yeah, heat wave. Today has been a better day. Like, I've been feeling really good today because it's not so hot, but I know coming in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the heat's supposed to be going up really bad. I'm not looking forward to this week, though. Hi, guys. How are y'all doing? Yeah, I'm okay, Droporium. Hi, guys. How are you doing? Jen, I think we're getting the heat wave that you're going through right now. I think we're supposed to be getting that in the next couple of days. I'm in Alabama. Monica, I do have night terrors, yes. Hi, Ghost. How are you? Hi, Eric. Natalie. Emma, Bella, Celine, Foxy Rogue. And calm down. You hurt my lip.
Gosh. Come on.
Thank you. At least you kissed it better.
I'm doing hurt my face.
I'm hurting your face?
Yeah.
Then you should probably move your face off my shoulder.
No.
Oh, Lord. Stalking people through tarot. Not creepy at all. Greetings.
Huh?
There's someone on here. It's their name's Stalking People Through Tarot, and they're from Grand Bay, Alabama. 1, 2. I'm not playing. Calm down. Just look. You can talk and chill and hang out, but you gotta do it quietly. You're gonna give people headaches. You don't want to do that, do you? Oh, you do? Oh, then we got different prerogatives, dude. Different priorities. Yeah, Alabama can be pretty. Michael, I lost my YouTube channel. This channel. I'm speaking right now. Stop. Hang on. I lost this YouTube channel a little over it's like 2.5 years ago, and I just got it back around Thanksgiving last year. But when I lost my channel, I could no longer afford all of my reptiles because my YouTube had paid for the upkeep of all of my animals, and I could no longer afford it. And so I ended up having to rehome all of my reptiles and everything. But we're hoping that maybe at some point we can get back into it. Oreo girl, come wash my dishes. I don't want to. Celine, I wonder why you're not famous yet. I don't think drama-filled viral YouTube videos count. Exactly, it's because I have an Android, of course. Liam he's so hyper. I don't know his guy. I think he's just having fun trying to show out. Thank you, Jen. Appreciate it. We're happy. We got married back in it was November. Now we're pregnant, having a baby. It's all great.
What's that?
Oh, Lynn.
Yeah, Liam was back there. Hey, Miranda. Haven't talked to you in a while. How are you doing? We were, Austin was in Hoover earlier, and then I think I've told you, Miranda, I think I've told you roughly where I'm from before, but, it was storming really bad. I'm trying to, think of how to, say where I'm at without saying it. Anyway, it was storming really bad up here, too. I'm probably about an hour or so away from Tallahassee, but it was storming really bad up here. And then Hoover, Austin was in Hoover. What? I know, you're sucking on your thumb like a weirdo. Whatever. So it has been storming a lot. Natalie, the dogs are great. They actually had fun. I have this little video clip from when we were at the park of Maya chasing my brother back and forth under the pavilion. Bella, the puppy training is going great. So let me just be honest. I've only done 3 training sessions with Maya because I've been slacking this week and haven't been feeling that good. But Maya totally sits on command. She's had about a total of 20 minutes of training. And she totally sits on command. She may not hold it very long, but she sits on command without treats. I'm just like, okay. So this week, I'm going to hopefully be picking that training up a little more because I just haven't been able to be consistent with it.
Like you with Max?
No, yeah.
Sorry, my internet cut out. But I just haven't been as consistent with her training as I've wanted to. We've had a lot going on. But literally 3 training sessions for a total of like 20 minutes training, and she sits on command without treats. She is so freaking smart. I'll have to show you guys in a minute. Let me get back up here to where your comments are.
Okay. We'll walk over here.
Miranda, I didn't realize Kaz had retired. Man, that sucks. Did you get a dog through another program? Did you go through owner training? How did that happen? You'll definitely have to message me on Instagram so we can catch back up. Oh, Monica, awesome. You're in Tennessee. Hey, Oreo girl.
Mom.
That's how it was here earlier, thundering and everything. Oreo, on a scale of 1 to 10, how bored are you on a daily basis? Can I just say like 20? Miranda, absolutely. You still see Dr. Moore, don't you? That's where I still go, so I don't know if you changed dysautonomia doctors or not. But yeah, we'll definitely have to do a meetup. I've got Max, and then Max will be retiring soon, and then Maya is about to really start her training, so I definitely want to get her exposed to as many other working dogs and things like that as possible, because that wasn't something I was really able to do early on with Max. I mean, though I didn't have Max as a puppy, but I really want to expose Maya to like other dogs training and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Hi, Faith.
Hey, Faith.
Yeah, Garrett, there's a tree, I guess about 100 yards down the neighbor's house that completely fell down earlier. Eric, I should do another. Oh my lord.
Did he say hippos?
I don't know.
He said hippos.
I forgot what I was saying. Oh, Monopoly stream. Yeah, except how long did that stream last? That thing was ridiculous. Jax, that's awesome. I'm actually currently looking for any like service dog gear makers and things like that to see if anybody wants to do like a collaboration with me for my channel. So it would kind of be like an affiliate and sponsorship kind of thing. So I'm trying to see if there's any gear makers out there that want to. It's like essentially gift the items. So like Maya needs, she's gonna need a vest and stuff like that for training and all that. And so basically it would be like someone gifting the vest and then like me doing a lot of advertising. Liam, look at me. You just pinched my finger with that gun. You have got to calm down. You can talk, you can be in the chat, but you've got to settle down, dude.
Oh my gosh, so this wasn't even plugged in.
But blah 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 blah. Yeah, I'd be doing an entire video on my channel about it, and then a lot of advertising like on my other social media for a while to help try to get whatever gear makers like name out there. And so because I was gonna buy my a complete like matching set anyway, that was my plan, and so I figured I'd give people a chance to see if anybody wanted to go the other route. I hope your wrist is feeling a little better. Hi, She-Fin-Wall. Oh, Miranda, that's so unfortunate. Poor Kaz. Canine Companions for Independence. I've heard of them. Do you have an estimate on when you might get your new dog? Okay, you do still see Dr. Moore. I saw Dr. Moore. I've got another visit coming up with her. And, oh my gosh, being pregnant now, Dr. Moore's had to take me off of all of my medications. She's got me getting my fluids on a basis now. So I finally got set up with IV hydration therapy. And I've got those. I'm getting those like up to 3 times a week now. And then I'm having to see like maternal medicine and everything because I can't be on any of my medications. And they're worried about all these complications that could occur from the dysautonomia. And apparently, and this was I knew, but apparently in patients that have POTS, there's a higher risk of miscarriage, which I didn't know that last year when we had the miscarriage last year. And so that could explain a lot of things. But apparently it's just, there's a lot of complications we're worried about. We have to have like all sorts of tests done on the babies. Or not babies, there's only one baby. And they're having to monitor me a lot. And it's just, it is crazy, 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 crazy. I don't think Dr. Moore quite knows how to handle it all because it's so rough. I love her to pieces though. She's great. Hi Sarah, you're from Italy. Hello, nice to meet you. Emma's from Ohio. Celine's from Germany. Hi. Hi, crazy artist. Liam is a silly goose, Crystal. Yes, Eric, it was like 10 hours. Miranda, if you want to message me about those dog leashes, maybe we could do something about, I had a wheelchair leash at one point, and like, totally don't know what happened, and with the pregnancy, Dr. Moore already told me that I'm probably going to end up in my wheelchair, probably more like full-time, just basically like anytime I'm out towards, as the pregnancy progresses, so I'm definitely going to need some wheelchair leashes. I don't know if that's something that you can do, but if you could maybe do that, maybe we can talk some more about it if you want to message me on Instagram, and then I can give you some shout outs for your products. Jack says Mila's howling gear is a good idea on Etsy. Okay, I've had a lot of people that I've been talking to, and I'm just waiting. I'm kind of like letting everybody kind of like, I've messaged some people, a lot of other people have messaged me, and so I'm just like kind of giving it a few days, filling around and seeing, I guess, really who I'm going to go with. And so I know I'm definitely going to do something for Maya. I might end up accepting something else for Max and doing another review on another company for like, maybe like a harness type setup for Max to have something new. But for Maya, it's just going to be something that she can grow into. So puppy Kate that can grow with her, that is my main focus right now.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Lisa, mommy. Bye-bye. Lisa, mommy.
What are you going to tell Mommy?
Hey, mommy.
Miranda, well, so you've been on the list since October last year, so maybe in about, so you're coming up on a year, so it could be soon then? That would be awesome if it is. Maybe you might get one in the next 6 months. That would be amazing.
Hey.
He's on the phone. He's on the phone.
Yeah, he's trying to talk to you.
No, he said he's going to tell Mommy. He's talking to someone saying that he's going to tell them Mommy. Oh, now you're talking to me?
Mom.
Yes?
No, she's on my phone.
I don't have a phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, she's my phone.
Hello?
No, that phone.
Ow, that was my eyeball you just poked. Get away from me. Go away. Hi, Sarah. How are you?
Phone.
No, you keep hurting me. Maya, she's being cute.
It's fine. It's for money.
Yeah, Miranda, it has been amazing getting the fluids. But yeah, there's just, I still, like, you know, I had Liam, and then Austin, we planned on having this when we knew the medical stuff was going to be rough. But, I mean, we're going to do it again in, like, another, well, when this one's, Liam, I'm trying to talk, dude. Yes. I'm using my phone. Hello. Okay, good night. Hang up. I did hang up. I'm hanging up. Okay. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I don't even remember what I was saying, but yeah. Crystal's from North Carolina. Garrett, I do live in the U.S. I'm from Alabama. Oh, Oreo, that's awesome. Puppies are fun. Miranda, is there any way you could message me that on Instagram or Facebook if you have me on Facebook? I'm not sure if you do. I'm probably just going to forget. I'm doing good. How are you doing, crazy artist? Night night, Liam.
Drop them.
Good night.
Yeah. Yes, Oreo girl, absolutely. Dogs can have anxiety issues. So the looking fearful or scared and the shaking a lot, that is absolutely a very common sign of anxiety. And if y'all just got the puppy, it's really quite normal. Okay, Jax, that's awesome. I'm gonna have to try to remember all these names. I'm gonna forget them. Emma, yeah, it takes a lot of patience with Liam being crazy. He's usually not this crazy. He's trying my patience right now. I'm not gonna lie. Busting my lip, poking my eye, but it's just part of being a mom. Okay, that is it. Come here. Stand up now. I am sick and tired of it. No. Do you want me to put the shoe on your face? Do you think that feels good when somebody hits you in the face with the shoe? Calm your butt down. Yes, ma'am. Go sit down. Time out. 5 minutes. Go. I don't want to hear a word about it. Sit. 5 minutes. No, you don't get to say anything. You get to sit there quietly and calm down for 5 minutes. Yes, ma'am. So we're at 22 minutes. At 27 minutes on this live stream, you can get back up. Right now, you got to take a 5-minute break because you were crazy. And I'm not appreciating it. Anyway.
Hey, where's your cup at?
Blood pressure cuff should be. Yeah, you got it. Anyway, hi Ringo. Bella, still waiting on your vest. Crystal. Hi, Service Shepherd Ethan. Ringo, I'm doing good. How are you? Yes, Oreo girl, new puppies having anxiety or any new dog that you get bringing into a new home, that is completely normal. They don't know you. They just got completely uprooted from everything that's been going on, their whole life. They don't know what's going on. So that anxiety is normal. The cortisol hormone, which is the stress hormone, it takes about 3 days for that hormone to subside when you get a new animal. It takes about a week for the dog to start to settle in and get comfortable with its surroundings, and it can take up to 3 weeks for the dog to get comfortable completely with you and the home entirely. So expect to see some anxiety and some stress from time to time. Just remember to reassure the puppy, try using some treats and toys and making it feel really comfortable when you see that stress. Carmen, that is such a beautiful name. Carrie, I do still have Max. He is actually laying over there on the ground. Oreo girl, how old was the puppy? Do you know? Service Shepherd Ethan. Thank you so much for the super chat. Service Shepherd Ethan said, love Max and Maya. Thank you. Hi, Kimberly Trotter. How are you? Ringo, well, that is actually really cool. You're in theater in the UK and graduating from the university. That's actually really awesome. It sucks with the whole COVID thing, but just remember, eventually all this stuff's going to blow over. And once it does, there is going to be such a need and want for that type of industry again because everybody's being so deprived of it. So you just got to tough it out right now. Oreo girl, if the puppy is 5 to 6 months, that is more than old enough to be away from the mom. So most people try to say like 6 weeks is good enough for puppies to go to, animals to be taken away. I don't agree. I always say, I feel like up to 12 weeks is better, but you should always wait at least, I would say at least a minimum of 8 weeks, anywhere from 8 weeks to 12 weeks before taking a puppy away from its mother. But if your puppy is like 5 to 6 months old and y'all just got it, that puppy's more than old enough to be away from mama. Now, if it's 5 to 6 weeks old, that's a completely different story, and it is way too early. If you want to ask, go for it. Kimberly Trotter, yeah, that's what we had. We had a really bad storm earlier today and actually knocked down one of the trees at the neighbor's house. Faith, me and the baby, we're doing good. I'm just taking it easy the best I can. I've actually already started having some Braxton Hicks contractions, which I had them throughout my pregnancy with Liam, but they didn't start until I was a little past 20 weeks. I was probably like around 20 to 23 weeks when my Braxton Hicks started with Liam, and I will be 15 weeks in 2 days. And so they've been going on for about a weekish, week and a half-ish. They're not bad, but they're definitely there, and it's a little early for it, but I don't know if it's just medical issues or what, but other than that, we are doing good, though. I keep yelling. Ugh. Yeah, Faith, exactly what Miranda says. Give treats, give anybody in the household treats for them to toss to the puppy or give to. She'll take it right out of your hand, and that will help the dog associate you with a positive reinforcement, some kind of positive reward, something good that can help build a positive association with you and the other people around you. That way the puppy isn't as nervous around you guys. Hi, Rihanna. We are having a wonderful day. How are you? Surf Shepherd Ethan. I have a German Shepherd service dog for my PTSD and anxiety. How do I teach him leave it? Oh, man. There are so many different methods to train leave it. My best advice to you is going to be look around on YouTube for some training videos on training leave, because there are different methods, and just try a few of those different methods out until you find one that works with you and your dog. Leave it is one of those things that's just a little harder to train a dog, and sometimes the dogs really just don't want to pick it up or get it because they're just they want that food or whatever off the ground. So sometimes you have to play around with different techniques to get the right one that your dog's going to respond to. So do some research, see what different training methods you can find, and just test a few of them out on your dog.
Mommy.
What? Yes, you can get up. You gonna stay calm? Okay. You were already getting hyped up. You rolled off your bed. That's not falling. Evelise is getting a 6-week-old golden retriever in 8 days. It honestly, I'm not trying to step on toes here, but if there was a way for you to wait at least another 2 weeks to get that puppy, it would honestly be better. The longer that those puppies stay with the mom, the better off the puppies are, not only for socialization meanings. So the longer a puppy is able to be with its parents before being separated from its litter mates and its mom, the more it has to learn about being a dog, about socialization, learning, and it just gives the dog a better foundation than separating it right at 6 weeks. By 6 weeks, usually most of the time, the puppies aren't even completely weaned yet. So if there was a way for you to wait for that puppy to get just a couple weeks older, that would honestly be better. As soon as you get your puppy, start training that name, start with maybe a sit, and just slowly work your way through basic obedience, but you can start that training immediately. Yes, Emma, the yawns have taken over. I'm going to yawn again just because I talked about it. I think it has to do with every time I'm talking to you guys, I'm talking so much, I just don't get enough oxygen, because we all know that I have really bad shortness of breath, and it's my heart rate, and it's hard for me to catch my breath and all that. I think the talking just amplifies that, so the yawning is kind of a way of my body trying to make up for that lack of oxygen that I'm not getting in. Maria girl. She said they took it away a week earlier than they were supposed to. So that could mean anything because some people think 6 weeks, some people might say 8 weeks. So yeah, that means that puppy was probably pretty young if that was the case. So crazy. Aw, crazy artist, thank you so much. So 6 weeks, yeah, that was a little early. I mean, most people, like, you have a lot of, like, backyard breeders that, or not even necessarily backyard breeders, but people whose dogs accidentally get pregnant, and then the people just want to get rid of the puppies as quick as possible. And so they're like, oh, they're 6 weeks old, they can go. But realistically, the puppies really don't need to leave at 6 weeks, and that can cause some issues with behavioral issues and just like confidence issues and stuff with the puppies. But nothing you can do to change that now, so just work on getting that puppy comfortable. Ooh. You are so dramatic. You need to relax in your videos. Oops. Great thing about them being my videos is they're my videos, and I can be as dramatic as I want to if that's the case. Anyway. Y'all, I'm like too immune to this crap nowadays. I lost my spot. Y'all, I dramatic. Somebody just get me a shirt that says Drama Queen and send it to me. I'll rep it, okay? Like, I don't even care. Anyway, those videos are how many years old now? And it definitely, I don't see it as a drama thing. I saw it as I'm trying to train my dog. I have a lot of medical issues. It's my life on the line. And if my life being on the line is dramatic, then so be it. I can guarantee anybody would act dramatic if it was their life on the line as well, due to somebody else's ignorance and stupidity because they just couldn't read. I mean, most people can read nowadays, right? I am right about that. My 10-year-old brother's over here raising his hand. He knows what a service animal is. My 10-year-old brother has actually went up to people in stores with my mom where they had pets in stores that they weren't supposed to, and like the pets were in the buggies or whatever, and told them the laws. This was like 2 years ago, so he was like 8 when he did this, and he was like 8 years old and was explaining to random strangers in the grocery stores that they couldn't have their animal in there because it wasn't a service animal and it was causing issues and this and that. So if my 8-year-old brother could do that, then I'm pretty sure most adults can have a little common sense and read a vest and ignore the fact that I have a dog there and just let me be okay so I don't get hurt. That makes me dramatic. So be it. We're going to pretend this is an apple. I'm going to take a bite out of it. And I'll keep posting those dramatic videos for you guys because that's the only way we're going to spread that awareness and education. I like the name Ethan. I do. Honestly, I would stick to a shorter name. So Brody is a little more drawn out, where Ethan is a little more short. So there's a lot of dogs that have longer names, but I think for like training purposes, the shorter the name, the better. I mean, I'm sure there's people that would argue this. There's a reason, Max's name is 3 letters, M-A-X. Maya is M-Y-A. Very, very short, very to the point, and not like drawn out names. I like Ethan. I can't stop yawning. See, Miranda. So, Miranda Hart in the comments. She is someone that I have been in touch with pretty much since I initially got my diagnosis of dysautonomia. She has dysautonomia as well, and we actually both see the same doctor. And apparently, when she talks a lot, she yawns a lot too. So, I guess that really is just the POTS and the dysautonomia causing that. I guess, inability to catch our breath, and our bodies are trying to fix that. And so it's good. I mean, it kind of sucks that that's the case, but at the same time, it's kind of cool to know that, okay, this really is from the condition, because there's somebody else with the same condition that can be like, hey, it does it to me too. So it's always neat to learn that there are certain symptoms that people experience together. It's not just, this might be from this or this might be from this, but, when multiple people share the same disability or illness and they have common symptoms. It's always neat to learn how that affects different people. Evelise, the litter is already weaned from the mom. Should I still wait to get it? It's really up to you, of course. The extra time with the siblings and the mom does not hurt the puppy at all. It's actually really good socialization. They're able to learn more about being a dog. They're able to learn more about like dog body language and all these things that, like, okay, us, when we're children, we stay with our parents. We learn everything from our parents, right? Think of wolves in the wild. The pups stay with the mother until, they're a whole lot older and they learn everything from mom. And so when it comes to puppies or kittens or any other animal for that matter, it's the same exact concept. These animals learn so much from their parents that it's just harder for us to teach. Now, if you already have another dog in the house, don't really worry about it because that other dog can really help train your puppy. But it's really up to you. As long as the litter is already weaned, that is the main priority you want to focus on, and the rest, it's really just up to you. Yes, like Miranda said, even if they're weaned, they can still learn from mom and siblings, such as appropriate play behaviors and communication. Absolutely. And so, in the end, it's going to come down to you and what you want to do. Nobody can force you. Nobody can make you. At least the puppy is weaned, which is, better than a lot of people can say when they get puppies, because I can't tell you how many people I've known that have gotten puppies or kittens, and they literally weren't even weaned. Like, they had just been taken from mom that day and had been nursing up until the moment they had been taken away. And so at least the puppy's weaned. But depending on what you're wanting for the puppy, if you were wanting that puppy to be like a service animal or something like that, honestly, I would recommend leaving the puppy. Even just another week helps. A couple more weeks really helps, because that is going to help establish such a stronger foundation for that puppy that you're going to be better off on that training route as you go through your journey of training and everything else. Oh, I want cake.
Me too.
Thank you, crazy artist. Bye, Emma. I like that. Ethan Ray, that's cute. No more than 2 syllables for dog's name is the rule I go by. That's where I try to keep it short and simple, because it's like the same with commands. When you're training commands, like there's sit down, there's lay down, but like sit or down, off. Super short. You don't want to be like, hey, get off the couch. You're not going to use that entire term and expect your dog to learn all those words. Because while dogs can learn, they still have a capacity of how many words they actually will fully understand and recognize. And so keeping those words simple and to the point when you're doing training offers more capacity of learning and more capacity of words that they'll understand. Therefore, they'll learn a lot more than trying to learn a long, drawn-out sentence. Margie, hi, how are you? So Margie asked, what is the process of training a service dog? So training a service dog, once you've gone through all of your evaluation, let's say you've already got a perfect puppy, you went through all of your evaluation and temperament testing, and you found your perfect prospect. You're going to go through all of your basic obedience until your dog is reliable in all basic obedience, and that is something you are going to practice, for 2 years. You're going to work on that basic obedience nonstop for 2 years. It takes about 2 years to train a dog for service animal work. You're going to have to go through public access training, which is going to take the better half of a year. It'll probably take a year and a half to really get that public access down, because you want to wait. Most programs start their puppy public access between 16 and 20 weeks old. And so you keep it super, super short then. And then as the puppy gets older, you gradually increase the time that your puppy is out. And it takes the full 2 years to do all your basic obedience, your public access. And then, of course, the most important thing is task training. The dog has to be task trained specifically to mitigate the handler's disability. So whatever disability the handler has, the dog has to do things that are beneficial to the owner that helps them, and that is what makes them a service animal. Those tasks is what separates them apart from any regular pet, along with, of course, all the basic obedience and public access training they go through. But it definitely takes those 2 years to fully train a dog. Jack's Maya is not into task training yet. Maya, we're still working on her basic obedience. I kind of slacked on her training. We've only done 3 training sessions for for a total of like 20 minutes altogether. She will sit on command now. She won't hold it yet, but she will sit on command. She's super smart for that short of a time frame of training. I'm hoping this next week I'll really pick up and start getting into, since she's doing sit so well, I'm going to start really delving into the down and either maybe like wait or stay and come. So that's going to be our goal over the next couple of weeks. And once we get those sit down, stay, wait, come. Once we get the foundation of those laid, I'm going to start into that task training. And so initially, I'm just going to start with that anxiety training, and then we'll work our way from there, because I think she's going to learn a lot from Max as far as the medical goes. Hi, with Ulrich. How are you? Oh, Miranda. That is, oh man, that sucks. I relate so much. Honestly, I never thought I would say this, but I miss all my medications, because being pregnant, I can't be on anything right now. None of the medications I was on, I can be on. So, I can't even take my beta blocker for my heart to keep my tachycardia down, because my blood pressure stays so low. I have to take something to raise my blood pressure, and there's just not really anything for me to go on for my blood pressure that isn't, and even with the beta blocker, there's some growth restrictions that can be caused to the baby, to where the baby doesn't grow as much as it should. And so there's just risk with all the medications I take, and so I can't even take anything. And I never thought I'd say it. I miss my prescriptions so much. They made the world of difference. Hi, Henry. How are you? Let's see. Thank you, Evie. Bella, will Maya do mobility? That is something that is not in the foreseeable future right now. That is something that I will have to evaluate probably in a year and a half. So it's really going to depend on her bone structure, making sure that her bone structure is good, making sure that she is up to size. So Max was a little small, but because of my weight and height, he was able to just barely cut and do some light mobility. It was more like counterbalance work for me. But Maya, I'm hoping she gets big enough. So it's really just something that I can't say. That would be, of course, the ideal situation, but we'll just have to see how it goes. But in the meantime, I haven't started working with her with my wheelchair or anything, but I am going to be getting her used to, the wheelchair and all of that. That way she can at least like walk near it and stuff like that. But that is something that we will have to see later on, because she can't even really start that mobility work until she's closer to 2 years old, once all of her growth plates have closed. Evie, no, I do not have all of my reptiles. I sadly had to rehome them a few years ago. See, Miranda, that's what I've heard. I've heard that some people do a lot better in pregnancy with POTS, and there's actually studies on it where some pregnant women do better during pregnancy, and then some do worse. So with Liam, the pregnancy definitely induced and triggered my POTS even more, and made it a lot more severe. And so far with this one, it's affecting it. Dr. Moore said there's a chance, as I get farther along, it could kind of change up. But she said, considering the history I already had with the pregnancy with Liam, there's also a chance I'll end up in my wheelchair and not able to do much. And so right now, I'm just, chronic fatigue is no joke with these pregnancy hormones. I'm exhausted. I'm constantly nauseous, which with dysautonomia, you're already nauseous. My headaches are worse. Just my energy levels are gone, and I just don't have it in me to do anything. And the moment I stand up, it's like I'm having a pre-syncopes than I was before, getting way more lightheaded. Like, even if I take it slow getting up, it's just like immediate black vision. My world's moving, and I feel like I'm falling over. And it's rough right now. But Dr. Moore also said the first trimester was going to be the hardest on me, but that sometimes she has her patients that once they get out of the first trimester, they do better. So I got my fingers crossed that I don't end up in the wheelchair. But with Liam, I got to the point that I was passing out multiple times every single day when I was pregnant with Liam. Sorry, my internet did that thing again. But with Liam, it got to the point that when I was pregnant with him, I was passing out multiple times every single day. So we'll see. Every pregnancy is different. And let's see. Get back up here on these comments. Hey, Liam, somebody's got a question for you. Come here, really quick. Hurry. Come here, come here, come here, come here. 1 minute. Okay. So Evie wants to know, how excited are you to be a big brother?
Tiny bit.
Only a tiny bit?
Yeah.
That's it? I thought you were a lot excited.
A tiny bit.
But you're excited? Okay. Tiny bit. He's only a tiny bit excited today. Yesterday it was a whole bunch, like both arms out everywhere. Finn fam service pause. I will be 15 weeks Tuesday. So in 2 days I will be 15 weeks.
Oh, okay, cool.
The baby's due date is January 5th. So Liam was 2 weeks away. So I kind of feel like it's going to be a Christmas baby or a New Year's baby, but we'll see. But the due date is January 5th. Finn, sadly, because of my POTS, I am not able to work a job. So I am classified, I guess, just as disabled. My medical problems interfere with me to the point that I just can't handle working a job, mainly because of my heart. The way, I don't know, honey. The way, did they fall? The way that the POTS works is it affects my heart, so it makes my heart might go, I might stand up, my heart might be 140 beats a minute. Okay, go poo-poo, dude. Let me know when you're done. I'll come wipe your butt, I guess. Mom life. So that heart, that tachycardia, can cause, it can be pretty severe. So with that kind of tachycardia and the blood pressure bottoming out, and I also have arrhythmias, so I get a really irregular heartbeat. My doctor said that it is a risk of sudden cardiac death. And so where basically when my heart skips a beat, since it's going so fast, if my heart skips that beat, there's a chance it may just stop and it doesn't start beating again. And so that is why my body can't handle working a job like that. I can work and do things, yes, if I'm able to sit down on my own watch and relax when I need to. But as far as being able to work a full-time job, that is not something I can do because it's not on my own schedule where if I'm not feeling good, I can relax and rest when I need to, if that makes sense. Yes, Miranda, body armors are the bomb. The pineapple coconut are my, those things are amazing. I love those body armors, especially the pineapple coconut. Those are like my favorite. I'm good to hear. It's so nice to hear from you, Miranda. I'm glad you're doing okay.
Oh, I'm so glad I'm not the
Allison, hi. Yes, so about 2.5 years ago, this channel actually got, I guess, terminated or whatever. I lost this channel completely from YouTube, and it took me about 2 years to get it back. So I got this channel back last year around Thanksgiving. And so I'm still trying to rebuild everything. But it's so nice to see you here. Oreo girl, well, that would be awesome. So this is my third pregnancy. We had the miscarriage last year. And even though I didn't make it out of my first trimester with that pregnancy, but that one, it was just as rough. I feel like this one's been a little rougher. Like with it was rougher towards the end of the pregnancy. The miscarriage last year, I could really feel those symptoms early on. And then this year, it's just kind of been hell. I'm not even going to lie. Like, this pregnancy has been a little bit, it's been pretty rough. But I'm really hoping once we get out of this first trimester and start getting into the second trimester, maybe by the time I'm 25-ish weeks, everything will slow down and feel a little better. That's my fingers are crossed. Evie, what would my worst encounter be in public with Max? Oh goodness. Did y'all see the video where I had to call the cops? We were in Florida and we were at a hotel and I had to call the cops because they locked us out of our hotel room. I'm coming, honey. They locked us out of our hotel room because of my service dog. That was probably the worst encounter. So if y'all will give me like 2 seconds, I gotta go wipe my 4-year-old's butt because, you know, like he pooped and mom life. So if y'all give me a second, I'll be right back. Y'all keep commenting below, and as soon as I get back in here, I will read and catch up. Wake up! Boy, come here. Don't be there.
Yes, Pop. Oh, he's right here.
Daddy, Mom. Daddy.
Now that adventure is over, you say hi.
Hi.
Say hey, everybody.
Hi.
Mom had to wipe my butt.
I want my back.
Okay, go away. You want to sit right here? Alright, you want to help me look through the comments? Yeah? Alright. Yeah, I like the peach mango Miranda. The strawberry banana, I don't know, it's just so sweet. It's like almost too much for me.
Yeah.
No, me.
Oh, you like it, huh?
Nothing but me.
Miranda, I was wondering where, like, you kind of disappeared to, because I noticed you hadn't really been posting anything. But, if you want to talk or anything, you know, feel free to message me, of course. I always love chatting with you. Okay, what about wine and breastfeeding?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what about wine and breastfeeding? I'm seeing some people asking about... Okay, so, like, the rule of thumb when you're breastfeeding is, like, if you're too drunk to drive, you're too drunk to nurse.
No.
So, if you wouldn't drive your car, you wouldn't nurse your baby. So, because that alcohol can still pass through breast milk. And so, if you wouldn't drive your car, you don't nurse your baby, and you would do what we would call a pump and dump. So, you would pump for, you know, the next few hours, And so all of that was kind of out of your system. And then what I did whenever I would have, I don't really drink. It's like super, super rare that I ever drink. Just because it doesn't really go that well with my medical problems. But sometimes I enjoy a glass of wine. And so I think there was like twice in the 2 years that I was breastfeeding Liam where I did a pump and dump. And so I pumped the breast milk, and instead of just like dumping it, I froze it and I just wrote like something special on the bag, and I would use it for like milky baths. So when I gave Liam a bath, I would pour that breast milk into his bath water. And breast milk is like really good for like keeping skin soft. You can make lotion out of it. You can make soap out of it. You can use it with your baby scratches their face. You can use that breast milk and put a little bit on the cut and helps the cut heal up. And that's just because of how many antibodies are in the breast milk. But it's safe to have a glass or two of wine and still go to nurse and it'd be fine. But basically, if you're too drunk to drive, you're too drunk to nurse. Yes, gas station and hotels are the worst. Yes, they did. They really did lock me out of that hotel. Like, my computer, my laptop, like, all of our stuff was in that hotel room. Like, we had just gotten there, and we got in, we dropped all of our stuff off, and we went out to enjoy the beach. And we got back, and they had Saw Max. And I had it in the reservation that was going to have my service dog. But, of course, it was these foreigners that barely speak English. And they just wanted to lock us out of the room. I called the cops. The cops got there, and of course, they gave us the key back. And at that point, I was ready to like go to a different hotel, but it was so late that night. We were only staying for like 2 or 3 nights. We ended up just staying, but it was awful. That was probably like the worst experience, just because. Sorry, guys. Austin's streaming right now too, so it keeps kicking me off. But that was probably the worst experience, just because I got locked away from my stuff. See. Hey, Liam. Miranda said hi. What? Okay. Ringo, I think I saw that video too. It was from a few years ago, but I think I ended up seeing that one too. I think I know which video you're talking about. Sometimes I just I'm at the point where if people give me too much of an issue, I'm just going to walk on by. And unless you're going to forcibly remove me, you're just going to have to call the cops. When the cops get there, I'm going to explain the situation to the cops because I know I'm in my legal rights. If I'm not in my legal rights, it's a completely different story. But I dare somebody put their hands on me. It ain't happening. I will, nope, not doing it. But I'm just at the point where when people, you can give me a hug, dude. That was my brother. I'm just at the point where if I've explained it to somebody and they just aren't getting it, and I know I'm in my legal right, I'm just going to walk past them and be like, if you got an issue with it, get your manager, call the cops. I'll be over here doing my thing. And I'll explain it to somebody who's a little competent. That's how I feel about it. Right, a little wine isn't that bad, but of course you wouldn't want to overdo it. Yeah, a glass of wine when breastfeeding is okay. That's not really going to hurt anything. Of course, technically, they say that there's no proven, that there's no way to really know how much is safe and how much isn't. But I think we can all say that a glass here and there isn't going to hurt. Not a glass every day, but thank you, Allison. Yes, Oreo girl. Everything that a mother consumes passes through breast milk. So anything that I eat, the flavor of the breast milk actually changes based on what you eat. And when you're pregnant, the amniotic fluid that the baby is in, that actually changes flavor as well based on what you eat. And the baby actually can taste and swallow what you're eating through the amniotic fluid. Yeah, I'm just not a big alcohol person. I never have been. Oh, I would love to come to the UK. Me and Austin have been wanting to do lots of traveling, so it's definitely something in the foreseeable future. At some point, granted, we're probably going to be traveling with at least two, if not three kids. So, but at some point, I absolutely want to. My only thing is trying to figure out how to travel with the service dog to other countries. Yes, Miranda, alcohol and pots do not mix, as I found out the hard way, because before I was pregnant with Liam, my POTS was very mild. It wasn't as severe until after my pregnancy.
Can I go sleep in your bed?
Well, pick it up. Did you let it spill on the floor?
No.
You better get you some paper towels, and you better clean it up, and you better scrub that milkshake out of my carpet now. Yep, he's gonna clean it. I got the carpet cleaner. I'll clean it up later. You better scrub it out of that carpet, boy. Yes, ma'am. Don't you put that whole roll of paper towels on that milkshake. You tear those paper towels off. What are you thinking? Bring it here. What are you thinking? My son just wants to take the roll of... Puppy got in paper towels. Wants to take the roll of paper towels and just go rub it in. Dude.
Do you want me to help you?
I got it.
Can I go
You
sleep
get
in
that
your bed?
milkshake out of my carpet.
Can I go sleep in your bed?
Yeah, buddy, go get my bed. But yeah, alcohol and pots do not mix. It's just, it doesn't go well together. And I just don't really like drinking to begin with. Like every now and then, like if I'm having dinner, I might have a glass of wine, but that's it. I'm just not, and it's very rare that I even have a glass of wine. I'm just not a big alcohol person. Hello, Kylie. Aw, thank you, Oreo. Y'all, so like my one pregnancy craving, I'm gonna let everybody take a guess at what is in my cup from McDonald's. This has been like the one thing
I bet I know.
Don't you say anything. I know you know. Technically, you bought it for me. I'm gonna let everybody take a guess as to what drink is in that cup. It's been like the one thing. I think I've mentioned it before in other streams. It's like the one thing I've been craving. Allison, awesome. I can't wait to, it's nice to see you guys here. I'm loving that I'm starting to like see more and more of you guys, and like I'm starting to get a lot more familial, you know what I'm trying to say, with y'all's names. It's really nice to see those like familiar faces in a sense. I am doing good, Kylie. How are you doing? It's not Dr. Pepper. I'll actually, after somebody gets it correct, I'm going to tell y'all something else. The heat hasn't hit me yet, so it's actually been storming today. I'm in Alabama. We're expecting the heat wave in like next day or two. It's not fruit punch. It's not Diet Coke. It's not Coke. I'm surprised nobody's guessed it. Yes, Miranda, it's Sprite. So, like, I don't really drink caffeine. I completely cut myself off of most caffeine when I was pregnant with Liam. And it's just something I never really got back into. I guess because my medical problems got so much worse, I just never got back into caffeine. And I usually don't even really drink Sprite, even though it's caffeine free. I drink a lot of like Body Armors and Gatorades and things like that, a lot of hydrating things.
No!
But the one thing that like I have been craving is Sprite. It is so dang good. Yes, Miranda, it's my go-to for nausea too, but like I drink it like it is an obsession now. Kylie, I understand the heat doesn't like me either. Oreo girl, you would say Oreo milkshake. No, but Liam and my brother, they had vanilla milkshakes earlier. Thank you, Ringo. I hope you have a wonderful night. Sweet dreams, I guess.
Oh, no.
Yes, Miranda, water, Body Armor, juices, things like that 99% of the time, except for when I'm pregnant. Now it's like mostly Sprite. See, and lemonade. Oh my god, now you got me wanting lemonade. Kylie, all right, you inbox me on Instagram. I'll totally check it out. Huh. 5-month-old bulldog puppy pulls on the leash and with the harness and correction chain collar. Broke it and attacked my friend's dog. So it sounds like you have a dog that is dog aggressive. See, I can't really say much without being able to actually see a dog. Stuff like that is really hard to give advice on when I don't really like giving advice on like aggression, like obvious aggression issues and stuff when I don't know the dog myself and I don't have a way to see it. I would definitely try to maybe see if you could get help with a trainer that could help you personally though. Allison, yes, it's Sprite. Yes, like Miranda said, get in with the behaviorist trainer to work on the reactivity. And because it's either going to be just that your dog is just being super reactive. Your dog could be resource guarding the yard. Your dog could be just territorial. Or, you know, your dog just could have just been in a bad mood. And, you know, sometimes there's those chances where one dog just really doesn't like another dog and they just don't get along. But either way, you definitely need to get in with some kind of trainer or behaviorist to figure out what that issue is, because you never want to have a dog that's aggressive, because most of the time those issues can be fixed to a point. Maybe not perfectly, but there are things you can do to help minimize any kind of possible aggression or reactivity or other issues like that. So definitely get in with the behaviorist.
See it.
Have you thought about getting with just a behaviorist? Because, you know, you have dog trainers and then you have your behaviorist. And they're mostly the same thing, but there is a slight difference. And maybe just trying to find someone who specializes specifically in just the behavior of dogs and not necessarily the general training. And at the same time, getting an outsider's perspective, you might get some insight for your bulldog. Max and Maya. Yes. Give me a moment.
Vacuums.
We have a Max. Maxie Max. The Maxers are a couple. He's asleep. Like, he's just over here like, dude, leave me alone. I'm sleeping. Good boy. He's out. There's an Apollo.
Hey, I need my stylus.
Oh, you sure do, don't you? Ow! Okay, I'll give it back to you here in just a second, okay?
Hey.
1 second, honey.
How you doing?
And there's a Maya, the good girl. Look at all the trash you got on the floor. Come here. Come here. Alright, let me see if I can. Come here. Ready? Maya. Sit. No. Good job. Alright. Get her. Stand back up again. Maya. Sit. No. She's wanting to play. Hang on. I wanted to show you guys. Shh. Lamb, let go of her tail. Sit.
Alright guys, we're down to our last 4 stickers.
She is in such a playful mood. Sit.
The bottom floor or the ground floor is the first floor. Next,
It's just the
second floor.
Max is the tablet. Sit. Nope.
Hey.
Come here. Alright, Liam, please change that YouTube video.
Hey.
Come here. Maya. I know, Austin. I'm kind of doing a live. It's just the tablet. Alright, hang on.
Alright, here's some things to play with.
She's still getting over a cough that she had. She's got some. She went back to the vet for her second round of shots Friday. She's just got some residual mucus built up. Maya. Alright, hang on. Sit. Good job. Good job. Okay. Sit. Good. Hey, even though you're trying to chew on me. Anyway, ow!
Bed biter. She's not bad.
Good girl. Good girl. See if I can get her to do it one more time. Sit. Maya. So she's learned just like the movement with my hand. That, I guess she learned that there's usually treats. Sit. Yes, good girl. All right. So there's Maya. But yeah, Max, the only time Max barks is the doorbell and the, somebody knocking on the door. Here's Iris. Okay. Anyway, Maya is a little wild right now. I think her and Liam have been back and forth all day. Maya is they said she was a German Shepherd Lab mix. So I'm definitely going with the German Shepherd mix. Fear, aggression. I mean, that could always be the case. Definitely try to just get somebody else to help you. Just evaluate him, and that way you can really pinpoint it. Because having somebody else's perspective when you're trying to figure out exactly what's going on with the dog never hurts. Yes, Kylie, what is your question? Hey, T-Rex. You were swimming and you went underwater unexpectedly. I hope you had goggles on. I love, one of the things I think I love seeing the most on my channel is when I see you guys talking together amongst yourself in the comments. That just makes my day. Like, I love seeing that, like, Oreo and T-Rex right now. Like, I just love that when, like, y'all get familiar with each other, and I love that. I love seeing that, because it's like this little happy family. Hey, I'm gonna as a footrest, dude. You bought new goggles yesterday. Yes, I know. I've got a lot of you. So I guess really quick, if you don't have your notifications turned on, it's that bell icon right down there. Turn on that bell icon for my channel if you guys don't want to miss whether I'm live or my uploads. That will keep y'all from missing any of my videos when I'm live or when I post videos. Because I have a lot of you that, like, get in and, like, y'all are always here. And, like, y'all come in, like, round the clock. And then I have a lot of you that goes, oh, no, I missed it. And so for those of you that are wanting not to miss it, and you do, turn on that bell icon for notifications. Kylie, what do you do for nausea? I take Zofran or Phenergan. Other than that, there's not really a cure I have for the nausea. I've always got, like right now, I'm on prescription Zofran. So I go back and forth. Like Phenergan kind of makes me sleepy. But Zofran, I'm on Zofran right now. But before this, I was on Phenergan. But, yeah, I've never had a cure-all for nausea unless it was a little pill. Really, TX? That is so weird. That is... Okay, that is so weird. I wonder why YouTube does that. Oh, Maya's coughing that up. So I was so worried about Maya, so I brought her back to the, Oh no, Miranda. I can't believe you're allergic to Phenergan. That sucks. See, Zofran, I've always felt like Phenergan works better, but Zofran doesn't make me sleepy. But that sucks that you're allergic to Phenergan. See, the only thing I'm allergic to is Percocets. But, like, I can take Norcos, but I can't take Percocets at all.
What's that?
Painkillers.
Oh.
Yeah. Then I'm spam that dislike. Well, yeah, ginger. Ginger can help. Saltine crackers. Sprites. 7-Up. It's really just for nausea.
Body armor.
No, I don't really say body armor helps with nausea. But it's just trying to find things that can settle your stomach. Evie, I will find out the gender of the baby. We should have the results back sometime this week. So in the next 2 to 3 weeks, we'll be doing a gender reveal. So we're not going to know the results. My mom is, and my mom's going to help us set it up. And then we're going to video the whole thing or go live or possibly both and do the gender reveal. And you guys are able to see all of that. Oh Oh my gosh, I couldn't imagine being allergic to eggs. Like, I love eggs. Pickle juice? See, now you just, like, that just sounds like something I would want to drink right now because I'm pregnant. That's crazy.
I love pickle juice.
It's so crazy to, like, hear what's the different things that some people can't take, and then the things that, like, some people can take. And it's just crazy, like, the differences out there. The last few days have been hard with the live streams. We've had a lot going on. We still got a lot to do. Miranda, I think we're all a little weird. It's okay. Embrace the weird body. We're just going to get shirts that say, like, hashtag weird body vibes. Can we start that? Can we just start a trend? Hashtag weird body vibes. Pickle juice is so good. Like, we've got a huge jar of pickles on the counter right now. And, like, obviously, I'm talking like those big jars. I'm sitting here thinking about, like, just downing the whole thing in pickle juice. But that's definitely just hormones.
I could drink every pickle juice from every country. I love pickle juice. Hello.
You love pickle juice. Yeah.
I drink all the pickle juice in
Okay,
the world.
state your first name or state your name, not your full name, but just your and just say I approve this message.
I approve this message. I love pickle juice.
Y'all, that's my 10-year-old brother. I'm more babysitting him right now. He's enjoying some time over here with us. Yes, you're not living life if you don't like pickle juice.
My mom hates pickle juice.
See, like, you can do so many things with a pickle jar. An empty pickle jar, you can do so... Yes, hashtag pickle juice gang. I don't ask my mom to eat them drink pickle juice. Guys, y'all are making it so hard not to go drink pickle juice right now. Wow, Miranda, that is insane about the eggs. Like, that's just crazy. I've got to be careful with, like, certain things I eat and stuff, but it's more of, like, gastro issues than it is, like, allergy issues. And so, like, I've just got to, like, I can't eat as much, like I used to love to eat Taco Bell. Like, before I got pregnant with Liam, or not before, but when I was pregnant with Liam, like, I craved Taco Bell so bad. And I can't really eat Taco Bell and a lot of other different kinds of foods. Like, I've got to be careful what I eat, or it just causes, like, a lot of stomach pain and, like, nausea and sometimes vomiting. But, like, I don't necessarily have, like, the food out. Max, off. Don't get on that couch. Down. Go lay on your bed, dude. Sorry, Max trying to get on the couch, and he got soaking wet in the rain today, and I gotta give him a bath, and I gotta give Maya a bath, and I don't want... Max is the one who got really, really wet. I don't want the guy to smell like dog right now. I gotta give him a bath a little bit. I've gotta find Max's toothbrush, too, and it's packed up somewhere still.
Wait, do you have to have a touch?
Wow, Miranda, that is so crazy. Does anyone know how chihuahuas are doing service dog work? I'm biased, so I'm just not going to answer the question. I am, what's the word? I'm not a big fan of small dogs. So there are small service dogs that do phenomenal jobs, but I'm not a big fan of ankle biters. Small dogs, they're high-pitched yelps, and the
Teddy.
yes, oh my God, that dog drives me crazy. But can small dogs be service dogs? Yes, they can. It's not so much about the breed as it is the dog's personality. I'm gonna say that it's gonna take a very special Chihuahua. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna take a special Chihuahua. Aw, Evie, that is a little strange. I don't know how my anxiety chills your anxiety out, but hey, if that's what works, get it. I'm happy I can help in some way. Yeah, they aren't, the Chihuahua service dogs aren't really typical, but you have to look at the entire breed. And so, in general, what is that breed's personality like? What is that breed? How are they with family, with strangers, and environments? And Chihuahuas, they're a special little dog. And it's not usually the traits looked for a service animal. Like Miranda said, they're skittish in nature. They can be just, they're chihuahuas. Let's just leave it at that because I'm going to say something and then I'm going to have people all up my backbone about it because I said something and they got a chihuahua and I offended them. So they're chihuahuas.
Oh, Leah. Stop.
And leave Iris alone, honey.
Oh, somebody down there to kill it.
Yes, task work would be. So task work is going to be limited. Stop. Task work is going to be limited to any small breed dog. Unless they're able to do like medical alert because small dogs can't do the same things that larger dogs can. I said please stop. If you want to do it, take it over there away from my headache.
Mommy podcast. Mommy podcast. Mom, we do podcast.
You car crashed? Did y'all hear him? He calls me pretty girl. I love it. Kylie, Liam's doing good. Liam, you want to say how you're doing?
Yes.
He said good. The hair tie? Yeah. Hang on. Better. Awesome, Evie. I'm so happy. With dogs go big or go home, right? I'd say so. Alright, guys. Well, I am going to hop off of here, and I tried to get some videos out for you guys later. Harper dog, Maya's doing good. Other than the part where she's a 12-week-old puppy all over the place, she does kind of know sit now, and she will do it for me without treats, mostly on command. It's that kind of, you'll have to rewind a little bit, but I kind of showed that, I guess about 10 or 15 minutes ago in the live stream. So, in Maya, she's doing good. It's me. I slacked off on her training this past week, so we're going to pick up this week. So, it was great talking to you too, Miranda. It was, Liam, come say bye-bye to everybody. Hurry, run.
Bye-bye.
Okay, he said bye-bye. Austin, can you say bye? They just wanted to hear you.
Oh, later.
Later. Alright, guys. Well, if anybody needs me, message me on Instagram. Like, I'm always here. I try to answer messages. If anybody just wants to chat or, y'all keep up. Y'all can keep up with me there, too. So, I love everybody. Bye, guys.